What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. So I thought I would try and give a little bit of like an update video as to where I'm at in terms of Supercross practice so far. Now this is the Start Your Systems test track, and it's the second of the pre-season test tracks released by Stone Rider. And I won't lie, I'm not sure if it's just an easier track in general. I'm not sure if maybe the scaling of any of the jumps or anything like that has changed, but it's really, really nice, really fun, really flowy, and makes me not feel as garbage as I did on the SD test track. Now, I've ran 2 laps ahead of time, just to try and warm myself up a little bit, and I'm recording this the day after I uploaded the hot lap video on this track. So that hot lap actually came literally after like 5-10 minutes of playing the track. It didn't take very long at all, so I was quite happy with it. So now I want to hop on, spin some laps, and see if I can try and get the consistency part down a little bit. I'm just going to double my way around on this first lap, and then I'll start trying to go for the big boy lines after that. If you haven't played this track, definitely go and download it and give it a shot, because it's one of them where I feel like you can just double your way around like I'm doing right now pretty smoothly and consistently, and then once you get up to speed a little bit more, you might want to try tripling in. There's a quad here and there, which is quite nice. Or actually, it's always going to be that debate, isn't it? So to the right of me here, we've got that on-off, so it goes single, step on, and then step off again. If you want to treat that as a triple or a quad, that is your prerogative. I call them quads sometimes. I call them triples other, because I'm a big Dumbo and I'll annoy someone one way or the other. But I've watched a few people doing hot laps around these tracks, all these Supercross tracks, or like the WSS tracks that have been coming out, and people are just insane right now. Like to the point where it always seems to be about 4 seconds or so a lap faster. And as someone who used to be the hot lap guy, I can't fathom where all this time is coming from. I know a big issue that I have right now is 100% in the whoops. I keep getting towards the end of whoop sections and just losing all of my momentum and dropping the front wheel and finding myself like jumping through them. And obviously that is a lot slower than skimming the entire way through. That section there, I have been told that, so in my hot lap I doubled around the corner, stepped on to this little bridge, and then stepped off and down inside of one of the sand rollers. Apparently that wasn't intentional when it was designed, and this track itself was designed by Hemi, who is the back-to-back 250 Supercross champ, who I think is moving up to 450s this year, so that'll be another fun element of competition. Although, saying that, I'm not sure if he's doing anything on the EU side of things. He's predominantly an NA rider. That one jump there, my god, the amount of times I've crashed over it on laps. Oh, it was so frustrating, because you have to downside the triple before it absolutely perfectly. And I'm interested to know if you can do all of the, let's call them big lines on this track on a 250 as well as a 450. I need to do a little bit of 250 practice actually, because I've kind of, well, I say I've decided, it's still subject to change of course, but in my head what I would like to do for this Supercross season is go ahead and play and live stream all of 450 EU. And then I'm undecided on a coast just yet, but for NA they're splitting it up into the coasts like they do in IRL for 250 class. I want to go and do one of the coasts of 250s. Sole reason being is, A, I don't want to stay up for like 17 weeks in a row until 4 or 5 AM, because I don't function like a normal adult when I do that. And then B, it just finishes earlier on 250s, so I'll probably be done maybe at like 3 AM rather than 4. Who knows? Depends how they run the night. If they're going to alternate or run it side by side, I'm not entirely sure. But that's my game plan right now. So I need to do a little bit of 250 testing as well as 450. You will notice right now I'm on the KTM. Don't go getting any ideas. Oh my god! All of a sudden I've switched to KTM now after saying I was going on gas and this, that, and the other. I'm still doing a lot of testing. I'm in a bad place right now in terms of like feel and setup and all that good stuff, but it's not going too terribly. And if you guys want proof on what I'm riding with, because people keep asking every single video, if I go to default, the only things I've got changed is brakes are a bit stronger. I've got the tyre on, of course. I turned the fuel down, and then I change over here the mapping to low and the swing arm and rod length a little bit. Other than that, she's all stock. Like stock suspension, stock gearing, everything. Still stock. So stop giving me shit. It's stock, I promise. If it's not stock, and I made it myself, I'll let you guys know. If it's not stock and someone sent it to me and asked me how to do it, I'll say it's not stock, and I won't tell you it because I'm not allowed. But let's carry on riding. I want to get a nice smooth lap in. One thing that I seem to be having issues with is trying to run smooth laps while talking, because I'm a man and I can't multitask. It's quite difficult concentrating on talking at the same time. Let's try and get a clean lap. It all starts in this first section, trying to jump around the corner at the end. We need to check up a little bit of speed here. Check up a bit of speed on this one as well, so we don't OJ it. And then we go triple, downside that quite nicely, jump around the corner, step on, step off, and then double into the sand. See, oh, so nice. When you hit that right, probably one of the smoothest sections that you can get on a Supercross track. It's so satisfying. Then we come around here, got to scrub off our speed a little bit on the roller. Step on, step off. And then I'm guessing you just go step over and triple. I'm not too sure on the best line through that section. I feel like some of the druggies of the game would probably be able to step over that first table. And then in that rhythm section there, I'm going to go and hit it again because now I've got an awful run through the whoops. You're meant to go triple and then go quad and triple into the corner. But you have to downside this first triple so perfectly. Oh my god. Bike, please stop. Oh my god. It's funny, I'm getting some very weird and wonderful crashes recently that just kind of happen out of nowhere that I can't save. Yeah, you have to go scrub off speed here. I might not have it still. Stretch that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, triple, quad, double. Sorry, I thought there was an extra jump in there. And then the whoop section that I lose all my speed of by the end. So and yeah, all of my speed gone completely by the end of them. And you can save so much time in the whoops by skimming. You can step onto this table by using the inside of that outside little hump. Of course, when I need to do well, I could just cheat. Let me teleport to the end of the whoops. I got a track marker set up. I don't want to double my way through those. The whoops are built in a way that I think if you do get out of rhythm and you do manage to save it without going over the bars, you can kind of triple your way through them. If I've started rolling into them, that's kind of how I've gone through, is tripling my way through. So they're built well. Obviously, I've been having a lot of issues with them, but that is just a skill issue. I don't think the track needs to change at all. I just need to get better, and I'm working on it. You know, I've been putting in a little bit of time off camera for a change, which is always nice. Every now and then, Charlie will hop on, and I'll go do some riding there. Oh, keep it going, keep it going. All right, scrub off our speed. Get on, off, over, triple out. Can I get it smoothly this time? Not quite smooth enough. Grab a little bit of speed off there, up and over, double into the turn. Right, let's get a good run through these whoops. It's like, I don't know what else to do through them other than just hold the gas wide open and lean back. I feel like that part is the most sensitive in regards to setup, and just making sure that your bike tracks through the whoops well. And these ones I have a little bit of issue with as well. You can see the front end starting to kind of get deep into some of them. Every now and then I'll give the bike a little bit of a hump and work its way through. Oh my goodness. Go on, keep going. That's alright. We don't care. We don't care about timing gates. We ride off the side of the track. That's fine. Up and over. Oh, we case it. Right, let's try and get a little bit of a different rhythm going now. So we're going to step over here. What can I do? Oh, I might have been able to triple all the way out there if I hit it properly. Yeah, that jump there is so satisfying if you can get it right. Riding like an absolute squid now. Out. Okay, just realised my best lap so far of this session is a 1:12, which is 3 seconds off of what I was doing, and oh no, not 3, it's 4 seconds off of what I done for my hot lap, and 8 seconds off of the fastest lap I've seen around here. I have seen a 1:04 by Mr. Evmoof, so that's kind of the target. I know I'm not going to get anywhere near that because I watched the video and the speed through whoops is just disgusting. I have no idea how the bike tracks so straight. It just skims across the top of them so easily without getting out of sync at all. See that front end gets down into them again towards the end. Let's try and make this next lap an actual decent one. So step on, step off, can't do that. Just up to fourth, see if fourth helps us at all. I mean, that felt nice, but my entry speed felt really slow, so I don't know how important the entry speed is. I thought it was just the trajectory and how high you set yourself up. Probably shouldn't scrub that. I cased it a little bit. Right, go triple in. Pace it. Quad. Pace it. Let's go again. I'm not accepting that. I don't want to turn it into hot laps. I just want to run some nice clean laps, and that's what I've been struggling on a little bit. Up and over. Start the back brake on. Go quad. Jump over the 2 step-ons. Triple. Round the corner. Step on. Off. Jump in. Slammer into first. I'm always very, very scared of getting on the throttle hard in the sand because I don't want to get the back end stepping out, it'll just rob all of your momentum. Step on, step off, over. Oh god, jumped it a bit too far. Might not get the triple out. Oh, that was close. Oh, I got good downside on that for a change. Lovely, that was easy that time. You can feel it as soon as you take off sometimes. The trajectory is like just what you need. It's so nice. Oh, okay. Now, I haven't got my controller overlay on, so you can't see what I was doing through the whoops that time. But I was kind of like modulating how far back I was leaning. I was kind of like leaning halfway sometimes to make sure my front end was skimming every single whoop. So I feel like if I lean back all the way, all the time, sometimes the front wheel will miss one where it's caught traction on the rear wheel on the previous whoop, and it's kind of lifted my front wheel up in a little wheelie through the whoops. So that's something for me to think about, something for me to practice. That does seem to be my biggest downfall right now is whoops, even though whoops used to be my my forte. I guess I'm going down the sim route, I don't know how to do whoops anymore. Nice, I'm happy that I've hit that line around the corner 2 laps in a row. Over that. Oh god, almost hit my bars on the inside bank in there. I'm sure that's you're not meant to be taking it that tightly. Let's scrub off our speed here. Step on, step off, step over, and triple. That was a lot smoother that time. Can we get a good trajectory? No, I'm going to check up. Don't think I can triple out. I'm just going to send it anyway, just in case. Oh, almost ended myself, but we survived. It wasn't too bad. I like the triples a lot shorter than I expect. The amount of times that I overjump it, and now I'm checking up speed. I'm actually getting it completely the other way. You can see, you can see there, like my front wheel missed out so many whoops by mistake. It's all about how you enter them. You've got to set yourself up right from the very beginning. Go quad. That quad's super satisfying as well. Hit that on the very first lap I'd done on this track, and I was just like, yeah, that is such a smooth line. Go double again. Can I get it 3 laps in a row? Oh no, I've overjumped it. I've overjumped it. Turn. Oh my god, I didn't think I was going to get that. I thought on the OJ, on the triple before it, I thought the front end was going to tuck on the landing. And then I thought I was turning at such a tight angle on the face of the jump after that I was going to slide out and get all kinds of out of shape. But she came round. It weren't too bad. One thing that I have changed, which I think is helping a little bit, is my throttle settings. I've made it so it's less sensitive at the beginning of my trigger input. So, like, from a standstill, if I very slowly roll on the throttle, see how slow it starts, and at the end it gets, like, more progressive. And I think it's just so, when I'm barely rolling the throttle on, I found myself sliding out quite a lot recently, even though it's exactly the same controller settings as I had last year, and I don't know if it's just from lack of practice or what, but for one reason or another I was struggling, so I'm glad that I'm finding some things that are helping me just a tiny bit. I'll take any little bit of help I can get. I imagine that some people probably look at what I'm running right now in terms of controller setup and think that is so boofed, how are you playing like that? But I'm so bad when it comes to setups in games in general. I've always just been like given things or just trying to brute force make things work. Over that, jump around the corner again, very nice and smoothly. Up and over. I swear that said I was up then by a little bit, but then of course any over-under bridge that you take on this game, the timing gates all get messed up until you go out the other side of it. I'm up by 0.4, that's not too bad. Downside this nicely. Oh, that was really nice. Could I even scrub off a little bit of speed into the corner? Lovely. Oh, I'm not getting this quad. Sending it anyway. Ah! Oh, there we go. Now, even though I downsided the jump before it really nicely, I knew I wasn't going to get the quad completely clean for the sole reason that the trajectory in the air of the jump before was quite arcing, quite high. Usually you want to hit the corner faster, stay lower over the triple, so you're carrying more speed in general. Let's try 4th gear. I'm not leaning back all the way here, I'm kind of like 2/3, so I'm not proper off the back. Ah! I swear that said I was like 1.2 seconds up. Oh, that was so annoying. That would have been my best lap, I think. That is a shame. Oh well. We'll keep going. I want to do a couple more. I realise this is probably going to be quite a lengthy video. I don't think there'll be too much cutting involved, but you can treat it as almost like a Supercross practice or testing session for me. I say there won't be much cutting involved, just as I completely whopped myself on the first triple of the track. Right, let's try that again. Up and over. Lovely. The thing is about Supercross, you can hit the same lines as everybody else, but be going much slower just because you're not staying as low as possible in the air. There's such a a fine line of scrubbing your speed off through rhythms while still moving forwards the whole time. And it is a skill that you do have to slowly learn over time. Step on, step off, over, dab the brake, downside that perfectly. Very happy with that. No, I shouldn't have gone for that. Oh, maybe I should have. Okay, I'm doubting myself too much. I did not feel like I had the speed for that, but we move. Yeah, that section I am really down bad in. Let me try the inside here. Probably shouldn't do. It's probably going to completely mess me up. So you scrub off, up and over. Oh, you can definitely carry a lot more speed through the whoops from the right-hand side. I don't know why. I feel like that set of whoops is much easier than the other one, even though I don't know any reason why Stone would change the height or template of them at all. I don't think it has. I'm pretty sure they are identical in size, unless it's just the one over on my left over there is just a little bit longer, so the bike has more time to lose all of its speed. I think I'm finally getting that section down now. Even if I mess it up a little bit, I can still kind of recover. And oh, there you go. The sander's bitten me. God damn it! It was going to happen at least once in this video. I've been tempted to take the outside a few times and rail all the way around here, but the fast laps I've seen, they've all taken the inside in the sand and kept quite a lot of speed. So that's what I'm trying to do. Step on, step off, step over, triple. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I mean, that run wasn't too bad. I'm wondering if it might almost be better for me to hit the corner in third rather than second, and then shift up to fourth, because I'm hitting this whoop section in fourth. Oh, never mind, I'm hitting it in fifth by mistake. Oh my god. That felt a lot quicker in fifth gear. Oh, okay, hang on, I might be onto something here, boys. I'm going to see if I can just upshift like crazy before the next set of whoops and see if that makes it any easier on me. Up and over that. Oh god. Oh, I knew that was going to send me high. Bloody front end slapping down into the face of the jump. So this is what you was meant to do through this section. I don't think you can step all the way onto the table from that first jump. I'm pretty sure it's just meant to be a double and then jump over it like that. Oh my god, I'm so sketchy through sand. Up double, quad. Oh my god, that boosted me higher where my front end compressed. So third gear in the corner, fourth gear up into the whoops. I mean, I had a pretty sketchy entrance there, and that still wasn't a bad run whatsoever. Could I have just stumbled across something mid-video? Here we go, shift up to fifth again. Oh my god, look how the bike just skims across the top of them. Okay, okay, there's no way this is just placebo, is it? And it's just, I'm just getting some lucky runs every time. That feels really, really nice. I just wish I could bang up into... Oh, there, oh, that was close. I just wish I could bang up into fifth gear a lot quicker, like as if I was on sim, for example. Because I run shift help as well, so I don't have to hold the clutch in when I shift. It does it for me, but there's a little bit of a delay in it. So if I am going up through the gears really quickly, I'll show you actually after I get out of the sand. So I'm in first gear right now. If I want to shift up quickly, see how long it takes. It's just a little shut off in between each one. So that's what really limits me from banging up through the gears quickly. So if I work out what gear I need to be in, then the corner beforehand I can kind of get it all set up ready. Wing. Alright, so I'm going to be in third gear. Around the corner. Shift up into fourth. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. I'm enjoying that. And then on this one, it's even easier because I can be in fourth gear beforehand and shift up into fifth going into them. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Even getting a little bit sketchy on the back end, it was still tracking through. Oh, thank God for that. You know what? I'm going to have to go and try this now on the SD track. So I was struggling in that whoop section as well towards the end, just losing all my speed and getting really sketchy and out of shape. The reason that I usually don't lug around on these super high gears, hang on, let's survive this first, is coming out of the corners. I find that, so if I'm in second, I can kind of track quite well for it, rolling on the throttle. I find that if I'm doing it in third or fourth, in your mind you'd think that would give you more grip, but what I find is I have more of a tendency of sliding out in a higher gear. The sole reason being that I feel like once you do break that tiny bit of traction, because you're in a higher gear, you can spin up that much more, if that makes sense. So then when you do break traction, it just instantly whips around on you. It's not really savable. Yeah, it's not really savable if you go around the corner in a higher gear. So me being in third around this corner, does scare me a bit, because I know that if my back end steps out at all, like, I'm not saving it. But I just think it's kind of, it's worth the, it's worth being scared about, I guess, just where I can actually hit that section okay. Yeah, 5th gear through here is a dream. Look at that. Oh my god. Should probably hit a higher gear over that dragon's back as well, because the amount of times that I get the back end kicked out on the very last one. Let's try and get a good lap in as well, because I think a 109 is absolutely abysmal. I mean, that's not a good start. Oh my god, that bounced me high. I'm gonna... Oh, sugar! No! Oh, god damn it. I'll tell you what, because I'm quite happy with these settings, and I know that I get quite distracted trying to talk while riding at the same time, I'm actually going to stop the commentary part here, and I'm just going to take you into another hot lap. So hopefully it's faster than the one that I uploaded by itself the other day, especially with these updated whoops, so we'll see how it goes. But if you want to stick around to watch that, please do. It'll be right after this little outro here. If you've enjoyed the video, as always, could I ask that you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Once I find settings that I am super comfortable and happy with, both in regards to suspension, even though I'm on stock right now, I might do some tweaking, and controller setup, both throttle and leaning and all that good stuff, I'll post an updated setup video at some point, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, enjoy this hot lap, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I guess I know I live with the criticisms. People are giving opinion, they put it upon a pedestal. A pendant for your thoughts, but I never asked for change. My work ethic's ridiculous and yours is not the same. I swear to God that I wrote it all with a pure intention. The truest testament with no excessive false aesthetics. You couldn't imagine or fathom the effort I'm exuding. My heart and soul in this shit, but yet they force me to